Hello, guys. I was seriously evading. No, I was not evading, but I was debating whether I should make this video or not because I was like, I have a lot of things to do for tomorrow. Mm, but then I was like, I'm drinking tea. It ain't pee. I think this one is darker than yesterday's. I mean, but it still could look like pee. Anyway, so and I have my start badges. I folded the edge of this one again, but I don't know. You can't tell so much. Oh my god! I think now it's not folded anymore. Oh my god! And I have this other one because the pimple that I had here got a little bit bigger. So anyway, trying to be a clean girl too. Anyway, so I wanted to make this video. It's gonna be a really short one. Here's the thing. I'm not good at time management. Let's start there. For those of you who have never watched my videos, my idea is always to make videos as often as I can on this channel, minimum every day. And I made a video yesterday, and I don't know if the day before, and I was like, I want to keep my streak again. And but like I said, I had a lot of things to do today, and but then I was like, listen, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to say what I have to say, at least today. And it's been taking shorter to upload videos onto YouTube. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, it's been shorter for me. I don't know if it's because like technology and everything, like they are getting processed easier. I love that. Listen, there's a lot of things about technology that are a little bit scary, but that one I like. Anyway, so so yeah, what I was gonna say is I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make room. Like if I get overwhelmed, sometimes I procrastinate and stuff like that a lot sometimes. So I don't want to get too much into that, but I was like, if I have to, you know what I mean? Like, if there are going to be points where I get overwhelmed and then I start doing something else to, like, chill out and whatnot. And I was like, and I had to do, like, housework and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? You know what? I'm going to make this video because it takes 5 to 10 minutes to say what I have to say. Do I also have to make the same video in Spanish? Yeah, but it takes another 5 to 10 minutes and then I upload it and that's it. And then I also have to post a bunch of TikToks today. But it's what I have to do. Listen, it's like my side hustle. It's my hobby. It's my free time. You know what I mean? Just because I have a job and I have things to do does not mean that I should forget about everything else. Because I was like, there have been times where I was like, what is it about? You know what I mean? Like in this life, like if you are working all the time and I don't have time for myself, like what is that? I didn't expect to get too dark here, but like, what is kind of the point? Do you know what I mean? And I was like, I think it was, I don't know, I saw this Reels video where I didn't know Pete Davidson had a podcast, and Kiki Palmer was in the podcast, and she was like, you know what, life is not, you know what I mean? I think she said life was shitty or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that the adult life was going to be so stressful and scary. And no, now I'm saying this. I'm not, she didn't say it. I'm saying this now. Like, I didn't know the adult life was going to be like this. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard a lot of stories, like my parents dealing with this and that at work, and you know what I mean? Like I knew those things, but I didn't know that it was gonna be like that for me. Ain't nobody explicitly told me that it was gonna be like that for me. And like I'm grateful for everything that I have. I try to practice that, like gratefulness, like being grateful, like okay, I have this, I have that, you know what I mean? Like I have everything that I need, and I have, literally I have everything I need, and everyone I need. So I try to practice that, but also sometimes I'm really stressed out and sometimes I feel lost. I'm like, okay, like you know what I mean? Like you are the one that has to get yourself out of that. You know what I mean? I have a problem. I solve it. I have to do this thing. Well, I'm the one that has to do it. And there's no saving me. You know what I mean? Like I have to be the one that does the thing. And Kiki Palmer was like, but you have to find things, like life is shitty, but you have to find things that you like doing or that you enjoy doing or something like that. I don't remember exactly what she said, but it got stuck with me. I saw it yesterday. Okay. I think it was yesterday when I saw it. And or the day before yesterday, I don't know. But I was like, it is true. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I can't do it all. You know what I mean? And like, okay, I'm trying to practice like time management or whatever. Like I'm practicing as I'm going, but I have to do things. Like I talked about this. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, and also in another video like months ago or maybe a year ago, like day by day, like do things. Okay, it was months ago. It was day by day, like live day by day. What can I do today, to get where I want to get, or like, okay, I have these problems or whatever, like what is going to happen in the future if this happens or if that happens. Don't think about that, because no one knows what's going to happen in the future. And don't overwhelm yourself with things that have not even happened yet. You know what I mean? Like, who knows if at 40 I'm going to be doing this or that, or I'm going to be worried about this or that, or I'm going to have this problem. I don't know if I'm going to have that problem at 40, at 30, at 50. I don't know when I'm going to have that problem. So why should I overwhelm myself with it right now? Let's just think about today. What do I have to do today? What do I want to do today? You know? So, okay, today I'm really overwhelmed with things or whatever. Like, okay, I'm going to set this amount of time to do the things that I have to do, and I'm going to try to do it well. But I also have to do this. You know, I love making content, and I've talked about this many times. Like, it gives me life. It is my hobby. It is what I love doing in my free time. I'm really passionate about making content and about communicating on the internet. I'm really passionate about that. Like, the idea of putting out something on the internet is just, I don't know, like something that, I don't know, like you can, I don't know, like bringing something to the world and just like, okay, this is my creation, this is my video, this is what I think. I think it has some value, and you put it out there, and if somebody wants to see it, cool. If they don't, cool. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's fascinating to me, and it gives me life. If I don't do it, I feel bad and I feel guilty. I'm like, this is what I should be doing. This is what I don't know. I'm not really into those things, but sometimes I feel like that's what I was put in this world to do. Like, it just feels right like that. And like I was born to communicate, to publish things, you know? And so I was like, you know what? I feel guilty if I don't do this. I'm going to do this, you know? I'm going to do what I can with what I have. This is what I can do. I like doing this. So I'm going to do it today. I'm going to allocate this time to do it, and then the rest of the day I can do something else, because it's day by day. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, you have to do something that makes that day, if that makes sense. I don't want to get too serious, but it is that serious, I think, to make that day worth it for you, to make that day enjoyable for you, you know? And this is what makes my day enjoyable for me, and this is what makes my day worth it. It's like, okay, I did what I had to do for work, but I also did what I wanted to do. I did this, which I'm fulfilled by. You know what I mean? So I need to have this balance. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not going to be able to make videos every day, and it has happened before. But I want to not be able to make videos. Like, if one day I'm not able to make a video, I want that to be like an exceptional thing. Maybe it's too ambitious. I don't know. Sometimes you're out and about every day. I mean, all day, one day. Or sometimes you have things to do or whatever. Like, sometimes you get overwhelmed, or I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, even if it's not perfect, I am gonna try to have some structure when it comes to my life, for once in my life. So yeah, because when I was in the degree, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus full on. I'm gonna do this degree, and I'm gonna study, and I'm gonna put my 100% into that, because whenever I try to make content, I started failing midterms. I don't know why there's like a trade-off there, but I don't know. It was the case for me. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave this, and then when I finish my degree, I'm gonna start making content like crazy. But you have other things to do. Then I did a master's, and now I have a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's when am I gonna have time to do this? You know what I mean? Like, it has to be an everyday thing, you know, because life is every day. You know, when I was doing the degree, I didn't figure out that I could make videos without editing or whatever. Like, I just didn't envision that. I felt like I had to do something more, and I do have to do something more. But this is what I have, and this is what I can do with what I have right now. So it's what I'm gonna do, you know? But it's these lessons that you have to learn. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.